Welcome back to Real Estate Unlocked, the podcast that makes buying and investing in property simple, smart, and stress free. I'm Brent Govan, your host and your buyer's agent and property advocate, representing clients throughout Australia, based in Melbourne, here to help you navigate the real estate market with confidence. And today, we're talking about why property remains the best investment in 2025. If you're wondering whether real estate is still a smart move, then this is the episode for you. Let's dive in. The power of property as a long-term investment. Real estate has always been one of the most reliable ways to build wealth. Why? Because property offers many things. It provides capital growth, where over time property values increase, especially in high demand locations. Rental income. If you invest wisely, tenants can help you pay off mortgage. Leverage opportunities. Unlike shares or other means or modes of investment, you can borrow against property using equity to grow your portfolio faster. In Australia, property values have consistently outperformed inflation, making it a strong long-term investment strategy. Australia's resilient property market. If we look at Australia's property market history, we see a clear trend. Prices dip occasionally, but they always recover and grow over time. And why is this? Why is it still a top investment choice? Well, population growth is a good reason for it. More people moving in means increased demand for housing. Limited land supply in high demand suburbs will always equal value. Another reason is a strong rental market. With high migration, rising rents, investors can secure solid rental yields. Even when interest rates rise, demand for well-located properties remains strong, and smart investors know how to adapt. There are strong markets throughout Australia to suit your goals and needs. Yes, right now, there are some very strong markets. There always is. It's a matter of knowing where those strong markets are. There's always somewhere in Australia where prices are rising. And yes, there are other areas where they are falling. That's why you get the advice of a buyer's agent, or you do your research and you find these great locations to invest in. What I often get asked is the impact of interest rates and inflation. And many people worry about high interest rates. But here's the reality. Rates fluctuate over time. What's high today could be low in a few years' time. We just had an interest rate cut. Yeah. And the experts are predicting more. So I would suggest it could get as high as a full percent point less, starting with February's 0.25 that we've had off. Property is a long-term game. Short-term changes shouldn't dictate your decision. Inflation actually helps property investors. Over time, property values rise while your loan balance stays the same in nominal terms. If you buy wise and you choose properties with strong fundamentals, you can ride out interest rate cycles and still come out ahead. The rise of rent vesting and new investor strategies. I'm not sure how many of you have heard of rent vesting, but it is becoming more and more common, the rise of new investment strategies. With affordability changes, more Australians are turning to rent vesting, renting where they want to live and investing in a more affordable, high growth areas. Some strategies that work well or will work well in 25 is rent vesting. Live in your ideal location while your investment property grows in value. Regional. Some regional areas are experiencing massive demand and rental growth. Buying under market value. Look for properties where you can add value through renovations, smart negotiations, buy at the right time of the market, not after everyone else has invested, where the prices have already increased. Don't be first, but get in early, maximizing on your growth. That's the key takeaway. Get in early. And adapt your strategy to suit market conditions, but don't sit on the sidelines. So, is 2025 a good time to buy? Absolutely. The best investors don't wait for the perfect market or the perfect market conditions. They don't exist. But strategically, when opportunities arise, here's why smart investors are still buying now. There's less competition. With buyers hesitant, you have more room to negotiate before further rate cuts take place and people can afford to buy and saturate the market. You don't want competition. It makes life easier for you. You can make that purchase for a smaller amount. Long-term growth potential. If you buy in the right areas, you'll benefit from appreciation over time. Bottom line, waiting can cost you more than getting in the game now. And that's a wrap on today's episode. Property remains one of the best investments you can make, especially when you have a smart strategy in place. And if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe, leave a review. It really helps more people discover the show. And if you want expert guidance on your property journey, reach out to me at Govern Property. I'm Brent Govern. Until next time, happy investing.